The ceremony was about to begin. We were all there. Michael's family, Alexis and Molly. The mayor was talking. He was welcoming all the graduates. They just hadn't paraded in yet. And then I heard someone. It must have been Christina. She screamed. And then this kid just came flying out from the wings.
It was Michael.
Michael came tearing after him and put him down hard. But before any of us could even react, he just took off. I went after him, but I couldn't catch up. I was hoping that he came to you.
I got held up on business. I should have known something might happen.
This isn't your fault. Everything seemed fine. Michael was actually really looking forward to this. He wanted to be there for Christina. She was excited for them to graduate together. But now he has missed the ceremony. I don't know if this means he won't graduate or what it might do to his parole.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm going to handle it.
I don't even know where he could be.
I think I have a pretty good idea. Hey.
Hey. I thought you were Michael. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I thought he would have shown up after he ran off on his graduation.
I wish. I've been sitting here praying, hoping that he would just calm down and show up, but he must be feeling really bad.
You mind if I wait with you?
Yeah, come on in. I know that the last thing that Michael would have wanted is any kind of trouble at the ceremony. I can't believe that things got out of hand.
Yeah, I know. The kid he hit, his name's Bryce. They had a run-in earlier in the year, and he's kind of a self-entitled, spoiled punk, and he knows how to push Michael's buttons. And I'm just surprised Michael let him get to him at this stage in the game.
Well, something really bad must have happened. Because I know that Michael would have never wanted to ruin this day for himself or for Chrissy.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing.
His whole family was there. Michael would have never acted out like that unless somebody really pushed him.
Heard about, what happened?
Yeah. I shouldn't have lost it like that.
You want to talk about it?
I've been telling you how I can handle myself. I've been telling everybody who can listen that I'm ready to be in the business, and then I go and lose my temper like some kid in the playground.
It happens.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't.
Sounds like there wasn't any permanent damage done.
They were all there. My mom, Dad, Morgan, Molly, Christina, they've been worried about me for so long, and this meant so much to them.
You mean a lot to them, Michael.
Yeah, I know that. It wasn't just that I was graduating. Because I was going through the ceremony, I was going to be a normal kid for a day, and they can be happy and proud, but instead, no, I trashed it.
What set you off?
That jerk Bryce.
The kid you had trouble with before?
You think I'd learned by now, right? I really thought I'd listen to you. Thought I had a handle on how to control myself. But all it takes is that jerk. Then there I go.
Why'd you take off?
I don't know, what else can I do after I disappointed Mom and everybody else? I'm sure they're all going to say, no, Michael, it's okay. But no, they're denying it. I know how bad I hurt them.
Look what I got. You're just gonna have to keep working on controlling that temper.
I'm trying.
I know you are. But with all the training and the self-defense, it's dangerous for you to take a swing at anybody because you could do some real damage.
I know it may not seem like it, but I'm not going to make a habit out of losing control, okay?
So what exactly set you off?
Bryce said if Kiefer hit Christina, she deserved it. And then my head exploded. It was the way that he said it, like Kiefer had every right to hit Christina, like Carter had every right to rape me, like Brandon had every right to beat Abby. Like we asked for it. And the people who hurt us didn't do anything wrong, and it made me sick. So I couldn't hold myself together, and I went after him. High school's over. That's good. I have to go back to Madison, see Bryce or any of those kids again.
Any thoughts about what happens next?
Oh, I wanted to work for Johnny.
Yeah, well, we've had that conversation.
Jason, I'm not stupid enough to let them play me.
No one says you're stupid, Michael.
But, okay, I get that nothing I can do will prove to you that I can handle working for you and Dad.
It's not that you can't handle it.
But yeah, it's not what you and Dad want for me. Right? So that door is completely closed.
Sam and I I got you a graduation gift. You want to know what it is? A free trip to Europe for you and Abby, wherever you want to go for as long as you want.
So in other words, you want me out of the town while you deal with the Zagaras?
No, I want you to have the chance to travel and get out of this place and see a bigger world and maybe see some of those places that we used to read about when you were a kid.
Well, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. That's a great present, Jason, but I wouldn't feel right leaving right now. There's too much going on that hasn't been resolved.
Okay, I guess I can get you a job at the coffee warehouse loading shipments for the summer. It's, you know, completely legitimate. It needs to stay that way. I don't even know if that's something you'd be interested in.
Well, you know, I could turn you down out of pride because you know it's not what I want. But I won't. It's a good job. I'll take it.
Okay. I'll set it up.
I'm surprised you didn't think I can be reasonable.
Well, some surprises are actually good.
Yeah, well, just so you know, I haven't given up. I'm going to prove myself to you
It's
someday.
not about proving yourself.
Oh, maybe not, but you'll see one day what an asset I can be, and you won't be able to turn me down.
Don't count on it.
Okay.
So you ready to let your family congratulate you now?
It scares me that Michael is so drawn to a life in the mob.
Well, yeah, it scares me too.
I mean, I know that it's not my job to steer him one way or the other. But, I mean, who am I to give advice anyway? You know?
Actually, you're the person he trusts the most.
But should he? It's not like I've made the greatest choices.
All right, between you and me, Michael's family loves you. You've been a great influence on him, and you've literally saved his life.
You weren't this big a fan when I was being charged with Brandon's murder.
That's because I thought you were guilty and too afraid to admit it. But look, no one was more happy to be proven wrong than me.
This must be tough for you. I mean, being so close to Michael, and on the other hand, have him against everything that you believe in.
Yeah, it makes it interesting and fun. But look, I consider it my brotherly duty to enlighten him, and I'm going to keep on his case until I get him on the side of law and order. This is where you're supposed to say something about how much you admire my principles.
I was thinking more your tenacity.
That'll do.
Truthfully, I think it's a lost cause, but I wish you luck.
Michael! I am so glad you're here. It couldn't be a real party without you.
Oh, thanks, Molly. There you go.
So worried about you. I'm so glad you're okay.
I just have to say, Michael, that it's not right to solve your problems through violence, but
Yeah.
way to go hammering that slug Bryce.
Where's Christina? No, I thought she was here.
No, she went looking for you.
Hey! I thought you might be at Kelly's. I wanted to thank you for sticking up for me.
Look, Christina, I was just as big a jerk as Bryce. I shouldn't have gone on off him. I went after him like that. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if I ruined your graduation.
You couldn't ruin it. I know that you only came because I asked you to.
Christina, can you explain to me how you went looking for Michael and you brought back him?
You know what? This is supposed to be a party, so let's start by saying something nice about our graduates. I'll start with my daughter, my beautiful daughter, who may drive me to an early grave. But being her mother and Sam's and Molly's is the crowning achievement of my life. And I do love you all. So, happy graduation, honey.
Thanks, Mom.
Nice job. Well, I want to say something to Michael. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of your courage and your resilience. And I really couldn't admire or respect you more. Congratulations. I love you.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Your mom pretty much already said everything. I'm really impressed with both of you kids. And I'm very proud to be your dad.
Well, Christina and Michael,
You're here.
you're here.
Michael, it was a pretty bold move getting involved with you.
Why me?
Not you in particular. I mean, get involved with anybody. He doesn't have the best role models.
Talking about Sonny and Carly?
Carly and Jax, I mean, they all fight like cats and dogs. I mean, and then you have a front row seat to watch me and Lulu and our ups and downs that we were grappling with, which were all my fault. You know, believe it or not, I can be kind of a jerk sometimes. But luckily, Lulu's a forgiving soul, and I'm not too macho to grovel. She likes that quality in me.
That's good to know. Bodes well for me if, Michael's learned to grovel. Could come in handy.
Hey.
So glad you're here. God, I didn't know what happened to you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you hanging. I'm sorry.
There, see? I taught him everything he knows.
I'm guessing you're here because Bryce is pressing charges?
No, Bryce isn't pressing charges. Everyone pretty much agrees that Bryce is a bit of an idiot. I came to give you your graduation present.
It says my parole's been completed. How'd you do this?
You did it, bro. You turned your life around. I'm just proud I got to witness it. Congratulations, pal. Way to go.
Thanks, man.
Be a free man.
Oh, it feels great. Well, and talk about free. That means I don't have to camp on Dante's couch anymore.
Are you, thinking about moving back in with your mom?
Oh, I love my mom, but no. Me and my mom are under the same roof is a recipe for disaster, really. I can't really live with my dad either because there's a lot of stuff going on with Brenda and her son still, so I don't know. I'd probably just get a place over Kelly's.
Well, there's plenty of room here.
You mean it? I mean, I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to overcrowd you or take advantage or anything like that.
No, you wouldn't be. But I don't want to put you on the spot either. I mean, if you want to, have a place at Kelly's.
I can pay half rent. I got a job at Jason helped me get a job. I haven't told you yet. Yeah. He's gonna let me work in my dad's warehouse, coffee warehouse. It's totally legit.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to pay half the rent though. That's.
I insist. Really.
Well, I really haven't asked you to move in yet.
Can I?
Will you?